What's up guys and welcome back to the channel. In today's video I have another GTA 5 online tutorial. So in today's video guys I'm going to show you how you can get invisible body parts on GTA 5 online. So the first thing we want to do is go to GTA 5 online, Rockstar created missions, and we want to launch the mission called Titan of a Job guys. The reason we're doing this is because we can only get invisible arms in this mission guys, and then what we're going to do is I'm going to show you how you can transfer them onto a normal multiplayer GTA 5 online session guys. So the first thing we want to do now is just wait until we eventually do load into the mission. All we want to do is confirm all the settings and start up the mission guys. Alright guys, once we eventually do load into the mission, what we want to do is make our way to any gun shop guys. We do not have to do the objective of the mission guys, so don't worry about that. All we want to do is make our way to the gun shop. As you can see, I spawned in my apartment, so I had to go into my garage to get a vehicle and drive to the gun shop guys. You don't have to worry about the location of the gun shop. As you will see in the gameplay in the background, it does show you where gun shops are, so you don't have to try and remember where any are, as it will show you on the map guys. So I'm going to let the gameplay roll until we eventually do find the gun. Alright guys, once we eventually do arrive at the gun shop, as you can see on the mini map right now, that it does show us the location of the gun shop, so you do not have to remember. And right now guys, I'm going to show you on the mini map that it does show you the location of any of the gun stores, so you don't have to try and remember where they are guys. Now what we want to do is run inside and make our way over to the top section. Now what we want to do is go all the way down to the bottom, as you can see in the gameplay in the background, and we want to purchase the black heavy utility vest and equip it guys. Now what we want to do is back out and go all the way down to overcoat blazers guys, and all we want to do is equip no top guys. As you can see now, what we have invisible arms guys. Now all we need to do is go back onto a normal GTA 5 online by quitting the job and going to find new session and save the outfit guys. But for the purpose of the video, I'm going to stay in this mission and show you how you can get invisible torso now. So what we want to do to get invisible torso is, as you can see in the gameplay in the background, I decided to go over to the top section and try to put on the top. But what we really need to do is just back out of the top section, and what we want to do is bring up an interactive menu, go to style, and what we want to do is go to accessories. As by accident I missed it, so what we want to do is go to accessories, go to gloves, and what we want to do is press right on the D-pad, then go all the way up to chains and press right on the D-pad and equip a train guys. Train. Now what we want to do is keep on doing this a couple of times. Eventually you will equip a black shirt. Once you've equipped the black shirt, you know you've done it right guys, but you want to keep on doing it until eventually you do get an invisible torso guys. Alright guys, so as you can see in the gameplay in the background, after a couple of tries I managed to get the invisible torso. So all we want to do, as I said before, is flick between gloves once right on the D-pad, and then go to chains once on the right on the D-pad guys. Now you can see that we have the invisible torso. Now what we want to do is make our way outside the store, bring up the options button guys, and what we want to do is go to online, and what we want to do is launch up the creator guys. For this I recommend you have a published or saved race guys. As you can see in the gameplay in the background, once we eventually do load in, I did not, so I had to quickly make one. What I recommend is just going over to the race course. If you guys don't know what that is, I'll show you in the map in the gameplay in the background. Right now I was just checking to see if I did have any saved or published races, which I didn't. So what I said, like I said before guys, what we want to do is make our way over to the racetrack. The reason we're doing this is because it's probably the smallest spot for to make a race basically guys. So what we want to do is just head over to this location. As you can see, I bring up my map just to check where it is, but it's this kind of like circle area over here guys. So all you want to do is basically bring up your map and click wolf Warp basically means teleport, guys. So once you do eventually arrive at the area, what we want to do is just make our race in this area, guys. You can just spam random settings and options. As you can see, for the title I just type in new, and once you eventually have created your race, guys, I'll tell you the next step. Alright guys, once you eventually finish placing all the checkpoints and placement markers and stuff like that, what we want to do is go ahead and test the race, guys. Alright guys, so once you eventually finish the race, what you want to do is confirm this, saying that you have completed the race. Now what we want to do is, once we get back onto the screen, go and save the race if you haven't. As you can see, I've just saved it as new. Once you've saved that, what we want to do is press the options button and go ahead onto GTA 5 online, and you can either spawn into a public session or invite only session, guys. So I decided to go into a closed friend session just so I'd be in there with my friends. And once you've done that, guys, now all we have to do is wait until we actually spawn in, guys. Alright guys, so once we eventually do spawn into our invite on session, guys, as you can see in the gameplay in the background, I spawned in a shower. It doesn't really matter where you spawn, guys. So once we eventually do spawn in, I press triangle to get out of the shower, and you should have the invisible torso if you've done the glitch right, guys. This is the same method on how to get the invisible arms as I showed previously, guys. The only downside about the invisible torso, guys, is that I do not know a method on how to save it. So what I recommend, guys, is trying this method on how to save the invisible arms. So to save the invisible arms, what we want to do is go ahead and register as a CEO, go to CEO management, style, and go once to the left or right, and then go back to none, and it should allow you to press right on the D-pad to save the outfit. This does not work for the invisible torso, guys. I also heard that you can close the application and start up GTA 5 online, and it should allow you to go and save the outfit, but I did not get a chance to try this out, guys, so let me know in the comments if it works for you. Alright guys, so right now I'm going to show you how you can get a completely invisible body on GTA 5 online. So the first thing we want to do is make our way over to our bunker, guys, and make sure that our spawn location is set to an apartment, guys. It can be any apartment. I just chose my Eclipse Tower. Now what we want to do is make sure we're in any car and drive over to our bunker. And once we get into this kind of like animation screen, what we want to do is press options button, go to GTA 5 online, and hover over find new session. Once your car eventually does go into the bunker and gets onto a black screen, what we want to do is double tap X and find a new session, guys. And once we eventually do load into our new session, guys, as you'll see in the gameplay in the background, when I cut to it, we will have an invisible body. Alright guys, once we eventually do spawn back into a normal GTA 5 online session, as you can see now we should spawn in our apartment with a completely invisible body guys. So what we need to do now guys is bring up our interactive menu and kill ourselves. The reason we're doing this guys is because if we walk out our normal door of our apartment guys, once we eventually do spawn outside, we will be able to see our body. So what we want to do, as I said, is kill ourselves, and you should spawn outside completely invisible guys. So what I recommend guys is pulling out a gun so you're able to see exactly where you are, as it is a bit hard to get to know where you exactly are guys. So for this glitch guys, if you do die you will spawn, or you will get your normal body back, and the invisibility will disappear guys. So this is a pretty cool glitch guys. You can go around troll your friends with this. I recommend bringing out any type of motorbike guys, as it does look pretty sick when you're just driving around on a motorbike with no one riding it guys. It does look pretty cool. As you can see in the gameplay in the background guys, I've got my oppressor out, and when I ride my oppressor it does look pretty cool, as you can see in the gameplay in the background guys. So if you did enjoy this video guys, or if you found it helpful in any way, make sure you drop a like guys, and if you do have any suggestions on how to save the invisible torso guys, make sure you leave that down in the comments guys, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.